Hey, Ed Rose here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed some of the other videos. You know, I did some videos last week with some guys from Sebastian about my softball buddies that they gave you a philosophy of life, and I want to do it with other group that I've associate with, the Post Road Hitting Club Senior Softball. These guys have been playing together for 4 years off and on. A lot of experience out there. It's a great place where you go and just have fun. I mean, yeah, we play to win, but you know, you got guys that are just beginners. Some hadn't played since Little League, and they're out there playing with guys that play on the circuit. There's a full mix of guys, but it's all about the enjoyment. I think you'll hear that from some of the statements about guys, how they appreciate just the camaraderie. So, you know, my question to them was, what about our generation, the baby boom generation? Well, you know, we kind of think that was the greatest time to grow up in the 60s. Everything was kind of, you know, you had the Beach Boys, you had everything. And everybody kind of has that in their generation. But I wanted to find out what they think, how our generation differs from this generation. And I think the general consensus of seniors is that, and we're not putting everybody in one pot. When you say, hey, this generation is weaker, not everybody, but you know, we got to be. I don't want to get political or anything like that. We just want to share with you some information, so I won't give you my opinion because it's pretty strong. Let's go and listen to what these guys have to say. I think you'll enjoy it, and if you like it, hit like, because we got a lot of different videos coming. Going to have some psychologists on, some people that really know what they're talking about. But enjoy these old guys and their inputs. So here I am with the legend of Post Road Softball. Who am I talking to here?
Talking to Jr. Fabian.
Fabian? Fabian. I've known you for 40 years, dude. I didn't know your last name, just Jr. Jr., how old are you, dude?
I'm 83, going on 84.
God bless you, son. Where are you from?
Originally from Port Jefferson, New York.
Oh, man. Well, we're glad you're a Floridian. You're the big guy that makes all this happen at Post Road Hitting Club. So tell us your thoughts about our generation versus today's generation.
Well, our generation, you didn't have too much drinking or smoking. Everybody probably played sports. And it was, I guess you had to go to church every Sunday. That's what we had to do. And it's a calmer generation than it is now. You didn't have that much TV and drugs. We had no drugs at all. And I think that's the biggest thing.
Or guns. For some reason, we used to fight with our fist, or maybe a knife now and then. But nowadays, people want to whip out them guns. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know all the data, but you know, back then we didn't have you know, all the media that we got now. And somebody does something anywhere in the country, they put it on YouTube or something. So, but what's your recommendation to your grandkids and to live a happy, successful? And maybe how did you make 83, dude? Are you in good shape? I know you walked a lot. I used to see you walk all the time for like 20 years.
Well, I played a lot of sports. It wasn't basketball, it was softball or baseball.
Don't worry about what them boys doing. They always talking about something.
And I guess I had good parents, taught me well.
Good genes?
Good genes. Mother lived to be 92, my father 93.
But do you smoke, drink?
No, smoke? Yeah, I have a beer now. I've got diabetes and I control it very well. It's perfect right now.
83, living with diabetes, that's, you know.
Yeah, but good doctors, follow their advice, do what you have to do to get better.
Give me a quote from JR. What would be your famous quote?
Like my pappy always said, if you ain't trying, you ain't gonna win.
There you go, buddy. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Who we got here?
It's Paul Shadow Uzolko, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Wilkes-Barre.
70 years old.
70 years old, a young one. Well, what do you think, Shadow? You one of the best hitters in this county, left-handed punch dinker. But we're here to talk about what do you think about our generation? You think is it better generation than what's coming up now, or what do you think?
I guess it's wrong to say, but I think it is, because we had a lot of discipline. We respected our elders. But now the younger generation just seems like they do whatever they want, and there's nobody cares, I guess, or something. I don't know what else to say.
Lot different than when we were kids,
yeah,
right? You respected authority, you respected the police.
Yeah.
You know, they're down in the police. It's like a world turned upside down.
Yep. Well, they got away with stuff, and they just kept on escalating, and this is where we're at now.
What do you think? You know, we used to say we're Americans. Now they say we're a Democrat or Republican. Do you think that's a problem?
It seems like it really does. It seems like we're all just Republican or Democrats, and there's always some kind of hassle going on.
We think first thing it should be, America. You know.
Yeah.
I'm American.
Yep. When I was a kid, you didn't even think of Republicans, Democrats, nothing. You just went with your friends or whatever it was in the area. And,
it's crazy.
Yep.
Well, we won't get into politics. But
no. Two things you don't get into: politics
and religion.
Yes.
But what would if you could wrap up what you think that young people should do to be successful? What would you say?
I guess try to listen, what their parents were telling, because nobody wants to be told what to do, but in the same sense, just pick out something that's going to benefit you in a sense,
Yeah. Do you ever hear the statement? I tell my kids this. I said, look, son or sons, I'll get a lot smarter the older you get.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we knew everything when we were young, but really did we?
Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah. Okay, man. Nice talking with you.
All right, same.
Here's a Brevard County legend. Who am I talking to?
Tom Farrar.
Tom, how old are you?
69.
You're getting up there.
Yep.
Long way behind me still, though.
Yep.
So where are you from originally?
Originally from Central Islip, New York on Long Island.
Oh, you New Yorkers, man.
Yep.
So what do you think about our generation compared to the generation today?
Our generation was responsible for everything they did in life. This generation, they don't give a crap about what they do. They think they're entitled to everything that goes on in life.
Just, graduate from high school, they want to be the vice president of a company, and they haven't put in their dues.
That's right. They want it right as soon as they get out of high school.
It's hard work, man.
They don't know what hard work is.
Yeah. So what would you recommend to the young people? You have kids, right?
I have 2 kids. I have 2 grown kids, 2 college graduates. One's a teacher. One's out. One does PR work out in California. Yeah, I mean they paid their dues. They took care. They paid their own college education and stuff like that.
What was their theme? What was the theme that you gave them as kids to be successful?
You start something, don't quit.
Don't quit.
Yeah.
And you're in good shape. It looks like you lost some pounds. Big hitter.
No, I'm not a big hitter. I just popped up to the shortstop.
We all pop up, man. On the thing, you're the greatest hitters alive, and I play with some of the best, and they all have the same periods that we all do.
That's true.
So, what do you say about your health? What do you recommend in health?
Just take one day at a time, take one breath at a time, and say your prayers at night. I mean, you never know what's around that corner. I mean, just eat good and just live life to the fullest.
Okay, buddy. Thanks.
Okay, Eddie.
So who do I have here?
Frank Ferrando from Rhode Island.
From Rhode Island, man. Big Rhode Islander guy. How old are you?
70.
70. You're pretty old, in good shape, huh? So they tell me you got let me see. Where you're from, Rhode Island, 70. How long you been out here? You're not been out here too long, right?
Like 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. So what's your background? You're like a psychologist and a nutritionist. What?
Accounting, philosophy, psychology. I like to learn things.
And you know what else you got on everybody out here? Of course, not many people ever said this to me. And that was, Ed, you're kind of fat. I'm going to tell you, dude, I'll go to my grave. I tell that joke all the time. I'm talking to this guy, educated guy. He says, I can help you and you can help me. I said, now, how you going to help me? And you said, well, you kind of fat.
Well,
No.
I'm 10 pounds overweight. And
No,
you're a little
dude,
bit
you look
taller
good.
than me, and you got me by 60 or 70 pounds. So it can't be all muscle.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, we won't get into me.
Okay,
We'll say that for another episode because I want to get you because you're a nutritionist and all that.
Yeah.
I want to know what the theme of our thing is, what our generation compared to this generation.
Well, Barack Obama was asked if the presidency changed him, and he said the presidency didn't change him, it just magnified him. And I think our generation, we're the children of the greatest generation, our parents, who fought in World War II. we are the generation after that, and I think that our generation, what we went through, didn't change us, it magnified us. So those of us who have really paid attention and tried to be a better, change ourselves, it's magnified. We're either much better or much worse than our parents, I think.
That was well said, man. What would be one thing that you leave, like, you have children, right?
Yes.
What would you say to your children going forward, how to be successful?
I would say to be successful, you have to pay for it, and that's paying attention to yourself, meditate, pay attention to what your experiences.
That's well said, man. Thanks, Frank.
Extra innings, a new beginnings. Extra innings, cause the game of life is not complete. Turn on the lights, we're playing into the night. Extra innings where the winning is extra sweet.